welcome. Happy Tuesday. We're here, Andy and Greg. We're gonna talk a little bit today. It's a little different, you know. You saw the workout. You probably got it online and got on Wildfire and checked it out. So today we're just gonna talk a little bit of Greg's story, where Greg's CrossFit journey has come from. So, Greg, can you tell everyone how you got started in CrossFit? How this all how it began for you? Where it began?
Yeah. So, kind of a quick backstory. I played a lot of sports growing up. I was able to play some tennis in college. Was always an active person. Stayed in pretty good shape. Went to law school though, and started drinking a lot of Mountain Dew and eating a lot of fast food, and kind of got out of shape. Gained about 40, 50 pounds. Got out of school and was kind of sloppy, and didn't like that. I had older brothers. Andy's one of them, and they were doing some CrossFit at the time when I finished up law school, and they kind of talked about it, and I was like, I don't know what this is, and I tried to work out.
Remember that first workout? I do.
We were in a park in San Diego, and they put some rings up over a basketball hoop, and we did Cindy, 5 pull-ups, 10 push-ups, and 15 squats for 20 minutes. Pretty sure I got like 5 rounds. And they were all scaled, modified, like even the squats. I don't know if you'd call it their squats. But I was sore for days, and it was bad. So I used that as kind of a catalyst to realize I needed this. And I started going to a gym back home. I was living in Cleveland, and I told myself I had to do it. I got hooked, and I was bad at everything though. So I guess that's how I initially got into it.
So from there, you're doing CrossFit for a while. You've been in the gym for what, 5-6 months?
Yeah.
You decided to go get a level 1, and then that got you kind of into coaching, or how did you get into coaching from there?
So I got level 1 on somewhat of a whim. People at the gym I was at were going to do it, and I was like, hey, that sounds cool. Like, I don't know. I had a little bit of extra cash on hand. Like, I don't know, I was living with my parents at the time, so like I didn't have many bills, but I was like, I want to do this. Like, it's cool. I didn't actually know I was going to be a coach when I did it. When I got back from it, I got approached by the gym owner where I was at, and they said, hey, you want to start coaching? They needed some extra like people on their staff, and so I did that, and like I was not very good at first. Like I was not very good because I didn't know enough yet. Like I had just learned how to do CrossFit myself, and you just kind of fake it till you make it. But I started coaching, and I just loved it, and I've tried to have like a progression as I've gone in the sport, like trying to learn different skills, and I've hit so many different benchmarks along the way, from first pull up to first handstand push up to muscle up to weightlifting movements, and yeah.
But you also didn't start just coaching CrossFit. You had coached before, right? You had coached other sports and other things. So
I did. I could talk. Like I was a good talker. I coached tennis for a long time. Being a college tennis player, I worked all my summer jobs teaching tennis. I had coached at clubs and for teams. So I had experience working with people. It's just the variance of movements in CrossFit, I didn't have all the experience with.
Yeah, so the coaching came natural more so. You were able to do that, and then to put it to this new sport, this fitness. One thing, what do you like the best about CrossFit, or what about CrossFit is that attracted you to continue to do it and want to dive in deeper in coaching, to pour in other people's lives?
I think the more that I do CrossFit, the more like you realize that like how much you can apply to everything. I love the application to everything. No matter what sport you're playing, if you can get the basics of like what's a fundamental archetype of a squat, of a press, of like some of the skills like the hollow body, all these things will let you, if you can apply those things to everything else that you do, you can do anything. It doesn't matter if you've done it before, if you understand how people move. And so like being able to do that has kind of kept me coming back and seeing like, I've learned a ton. And through coaching, I've gotten to see people get those same aha moments that I got. And that's pretty much the most fun. Like seeing somebody get a first pull-up, seeing somebody learn that they can squat and that they can do these things. Sometimes it's even cooler than watching somebody come in who can do like a 2-minute Fran, maybe Chad White, I don't know. But it's sometimes cooler to see the people who don't know what they can do yet and don't know that they actually have the ability in them kind of hit those PRs.
So one last question for you, Greg. What kind of WODs do you like? And I know you guys have seen them, and you probably know what the answer to these are, but what are your favorite workouts? What do you like to hit?
If it has a medium to heavy barbell in it and the reps are kind of low to medium, I'm pretty happy. So something like DT is really, really fun. DT is 5 rounds of 12 deadlifts, 9 hang power cleans, and 6 push jerks at 155 pounds. It's a hero, but it's one of the heroes that's not 40 minutes long like a lot of them. Grace and Isabel, just the straight bar movements of clean and jerks and snatches. I love doing that stuff. So trying to learn how to do gymnastics better. Like I'm trying to like handstand push-ups and muscle ups, but right now it's more fun to just lift something heavy. So that's what I got. Like to hear from some of you guys in the future, and hopefully we can get some of your guys' stories out there, and hopefully you enjoyed hearing mine. Let us know if you did.
But yeah, we'd love to share with you guys and share with us, and we'll make you guys YouTube sensations. All right, guys. Happy Tuesday, and we'll see you next time.
All right, take care.